trying not to get nothing crazy in the background. We did laundry. Look, today I'm getting a DEXA scan. I'm gonna see if I can get content on it, but I'm getting a DEXA scan to scan my body to see the lean mass, body fat, and all that lovely stuff. You gotta start somewhere. So the scale sometimes isn't enough. It's my first time doing this. I'm excited because I've always wanted to do this, but I'm getting a DEXA scan today. That's D as in dog, E, X, A as in apple. DEXA scan going down today. I'll try to get content. Peace. Hey guys, welcome to week 5. Okay, so today is Wednesday. Usually on Wednesdays, I'm home. I try to get a lot of things done. It's still a very busy day. The only difference is I'm in my home office, so I'm knocking some things out today. Interval training today, the FARTLEK, the fartlek, funny word, but it's super important. It helps with my speed. Also, probably incorporate a total body workout. Usually on Wednesdays, I'm a little short on time, so I just make sure I maximize the intervals and a total body workout, followed by sweet rest at the end, and then Bible study. Gotta listen, it's not all about getting physically, fit. You also gotta get spiritually fit as well. So making sure I head to Bible study, and then after that, bed. Rest is the most important thing. Rest. It's not all about movement all the time. The results come in the rest. So, see you on the next side. Hopefully I'm working out or running by that time. I don't know. Guys, and it's a serious day when I got my glasses on. I only wear my glasses for 2 things. Looking at the computer or driving at night. Today was a day. I almost canceled Christmas, meaning I almost did not go to the gym. Because, let me rephrase that. Like I've said before, when I say I don't go to the gym, it does not mean I do not work out. I'm always going to put in some work. That's just me. However, it would have been either modified or just different, just off schedule, which would have made me have to put a Wednesday task on a Thursday or a Wednesday task on a Friday, and then whatever I have planned for a Thursday, then I'm pushing that. Guys, one thing I will say is when it comes to your journey, what you do now matters later. There's nothing wrong with being agile. There's nothing wrong with being flexible. But once flexibility becomes your norm, where you just change things and modify things, and then you get to a point where your whole week is different, and it's not for a reason other than you choosing to be under your normal limit. There's a difference, right? Let's say last week I had deadlines for my clients. Okay. Deadlines for clients on some government issue things that need to be done. That's different. Vic feeling overwhelmed and tired because she had to process a company's whole payroll and handle some things with benefits. All right. Nah, you can still push through. So I looked at the clock. I was like, you know what? On any normal given day, when I'm coming from a client site in Baltimore, I usually stop by the gym on my way home. You have to pass the gym in order to get home. So it really puts the pressure on me to be like, girl, just go. And then I go, and I've never regretted going to the gym. I've never went to the gym and be like, yo, man, why'd I do that? Never. Now, have I gone to the gym and had maybe a lesser time in the gym because I'm really overwhelmed or tired? I'll do compound movements, like I've said, when I'm pressed for time. I know how to do a lot in a little bit of time. Yeah, fine. But I'm going to make it to the gym. You have to push through. You have to push through. And it's so funny that this is happening. I got serious about training November 30th. I got more serious and in the headspace. Cool. We went live January 1st in terms of like the actual physical training and changing the way I eat so I can train. Cool, whatever. But let me tell you something. that push through, because my body wants to chill. My body wants to like just chill out. And I know how I am when I can get stressed or get very, very tired and overwhelmed. I know my body can shut down and sleep for like 11, 12 hours. No lie. So, not that that's a bad thing. I just know that my body can shut down when I'm super tired or I overexert myself between work, working out, and just life, you know. So, I say all that to say we are moving forward. It is happening. It is well. And I'm just excited about doing this journey with you all. Whoever watches, like, I really do, I genuinely appreciate it. Even if somebody said it was just one person, that is fine for me. I'm cool. I'm not a flashy person. I'm not one of those things where numbers matter as much as I am just grateful for wherever I am in life, because things can always be the other way. Remember that, guys. Things can always be another way. What we may be encountering right now, it may not be perfect. It may not be the ideal situation of what we want. And I'm not saying using other people's demise to make it feel like you're doing better by doing a comparison, but always know it could be worse. If you're on this side of the ground, you're doing all right. All right, so we have our protein. My protein for the week. We have boneless, skinless chicken thighs and some chicken breasts as well. Cooking them for later. Guys, my whole goal with this is just making sure that I cook up my protein that's easy for me to just pick up and go. So like with certain proteins, I just want to grab and go because during the week I'm really busy. So I try to make proteins to where it's easy to add to like a salad or add to a meal that I have. So looking a little rough, but meal prepping. Yeah. Hey guys, unfortunately I had to play hooky from church. I had to join online because I've gotten sick. Overall, I feel good. Overall. Stuffy nose, sore throat, coughing, sneezing, the whole nine. But I don't have a fever. Praise God. And I had a chance to join church online. I love fellowship and being with the people and worshiping and praise and worship with everybody. But this is just a small sacrifice and a dedication of time to God on Sunday. Any day. It really should be any day, but especially on Sunday with my friends. So I missed them. But I just wanted to take this time out to say that with the time that we have
And with the platforms that we have, especially like social media, things like that, sometimes you still gotta ask yourself, like, what are you doing with your time? And I said this at the beginning of the time when I first started this channel, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that everybody has to start a channel or do these things, but ask yourself, with the time that God has given you, what is your God-given talent? And with that natural God-given talent, He's going to use that talent that He's given you, right, to reach the people that He needs to reach. What am I talking about? Let's say, for example, right, I love the whole fitness running thing. I thoroughly enjoy running. I'm an ex-athlete. Actually, I played basketball and I played tennis in high school, right? Played tennis throughout high school. And even afterwards, I played adult tennis. I recently stopped adult tennis. I was in an adult tennis league. And with running, what running did for me was just give me me. You know, with tennis, you have to like partner with people, and there's nothing wrong with that. All about teamwork, but you have to like get on the same schedule, especially as adults, meet together, practice, and sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't, sometimes somebody will cancel and things like that. Running gave me the ability to do something without having to wait on somebody or hope that maybe they can make it or see if somebody has the same dedication level and things of that nature. Running gave me the ability to set a goal for myself and to achieve those goals. What do I mean? When I first started running, I was like, wow, let me see if I can do half a mile. Can I run? And have I ran? Yes. But as far as like running with tennis, it's more interval running, right? When you're running for distance and for goals, it's different. It helped me prove things to myself that I didn't know that I had. And I thoroughly started to enjoy the run, enjoy the insights, enjoy the worship music, enjoy the time that I had to kind of sift through things in my head and figure out what I wanted to do with my business, or what I wanted to do for another aspect of my life, or just had me to just be grateful. I've had gratitude runs where I'm just constantly praising God for all that He's done for me. And I share this running passion and this journey not only to hope that you develop something yourself that you're passionate about, but with that small talent of being able to do such a thing, using that to let people know that God is still alive, people. God is still alive, and I boldly say that because I've experienced Him. It's not some figment of our imagination. We're fearfully and wonderfully made. He died for us so that we may have life and have it more abundantly. And my prayer, when I post all the time, I know sometimes I try to be, funny and things like that, but my goal is just to let you know that there is a freedom in Him. There's a freedom in Him, and I want everybody to experience that freedom. If you can, which I know you can. And that's just what I have to say. Be blessed.